started already. Where's the other guy?
I don't know.
You do you.
Okay, so am I on? Did you hear me? Okay. Lucas! Young and hungry coming out strong. Stronger than he did on his first battle.
What the hell?
Gotta go get some water.
He's going to a supine grip back lever. Holds it for at least 3 seconds. Transitions it. He got 30 seconds left at his time.
He's fading.
And this is where you're going to see who's better conditioned. We're in the next round of the tournament, and conditioning is going to decide a lot of these battles. Strategy, how they use their energy.
Like I said, now it's coming down to quick conditioning now.
And we didn't see too much dynamics. And now we have Cory coming back out. Remember, Cory came out strong in his first round. He dominated that first round.
Cory has a flow of 360s, which I think he's going to pull it out now. He has a nice flow of 360s, and I'm pretty certain that's what he's going to pull out.
And he comes out, looks like he's going to go into a one-arm front lever. He doesn't get 3 seconds out of it. You don't know how the judges are going to see that. He goes into a dynamic set, 360 forward roll, dislocate, 360, back up into a straddle planche. He does not get his 3 seconds out of it, comes over the top into an alley-oop 360, back into a straddle planche. That planche looks better than the first one, and that's going to rack up some points with the judges.
Yeah, he got a good 5 to 6 second hold on that one.
Into the back lever,
drop down.
Back lever, pull up, one arm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, plus that's going to rack up some points. And it looks like Young and Hungry is going to have to come out and hit some dynamics, hit some statics, get himself right back in this battle.
He's going to have to go ahead and bring it down. His second round definitely has to be his best round. Cory came out very, very strong.
And he's not done.
I think he has about 20 seconds left.
And that's his third planche of the round. This one on the parallettes, as opposed to the high bar, showing the judges that he does have mastery of that move, so that might get those points back from the first missed one.
And both planches at least 5 to 6 seconds hold. That's great. High bar 5 seconds, and the floor 5 seconds.
And Young and Hungry, we're going to see if he has an answer right here. He walks over to the parallettes. He seems a little bit more calm, cool, and collected.
He definitely didn't hold it. He got into the movement.
And when you see two guys do the same move, right, sometimes it comes down to who does it better. And in this battle here, no doubt about it, Cory did that better.
Oh, yeah. So Young and Hungry has to, this round, he has to throw some dynamics now.
When you're comparing apples to apples, it's easy to see who does it better. And he comes back with the neck hold. He also did the neck hold in his first round of this battle, so he's not showing the judges too much. It's too many moves.
His versatility is slowing down now. I don't know because he's fatigued or he's playing it safe, but right now it's not time to play it safe. You know what I mean? There's no point of playing it safe when you're going into the finals.
Yeah, and if you have a chance to move on, you gotta seize the opportunity.
You gotta attack.
And it looks like conditioning gotta go to Cory. Strength gotta go to Cory. And Young and Hungry does push that out. It might be too little too late, but we're gonna see what the judges have to say.
He probably got points for the strength of it, but I don't think he got any points for the static hold of it. round.
Now Cory just has to come out here, like we said, when you're ahead, going into your second round, you don't have to take any chances. Go in, go out, hit the sets, your bread and butter that you know that you have 100%. Don't take any chances. It could be an easy time going to the semifinal here for Cory, but we'll see. That he keeps, it's very difficult, but that he keeps going back to the straddle planche. If I was a judge,
and 2 push-ups.
I would take a little bit away from that. That's the 4th one we've seen in just 2 rounds. Yeah. It's a little too much.
I think right now he's going for it because Young and Hungry is not catching heels.
Yeah,
so it's giving him more points due to the fact that he's just not catching heels.
He knows he doesn't have to do too much. Yeah. He just has to keep it clean, no mistakes.
And land a handful of moves. Like he's going to, like I said.
Here he is. He hits a 360. You notice he's not going to hit any gangers, any shrimp flips. He's safe here. He knows he's ahead.
Yeah, he knows he's ahead. There's no point of going for a big move. You miss it. When you're pretty much in the lead right now. Second.
Again, this is the quarterfinals of a 16-man open at FIBO in Miami.
Now he's going for max push-ups.
UFCL.
Now the judges are about to make a decision.
You never know what the judges saw. Yeah. They might not see what we saw. They might not see what you saw. But the judges are going to make a decision right now.
And we have to call it. I would roll with Cory on this one.
I would have to say Cory too. I would have to.
I have to say Cory.
But you never know.
If not, all right, yeah.
Cory is going through to the semifinal.
Yeah.
And honestly, he dominated both of his battles.
And the thing about it is, I don't even think he's tired.
No, he looks pretty fresh.
I don't think he's tired.
He looks pretty fresh. He hasn't thrown his biggest moves, and it looks like he could definitely go all the way.
Yeah.
But you got to think anybody that gets to the Final Four has a chance to go all the way.
Yeah. Now, Cade is one of the guys I said, he looks more reserved too. I think he might pull it out a little bit more now.
Well, Cade is definitely the favorite. Remember, because Connor upset Junior Turbo in that first battle, and Cade dominated his battle. So Cade got to be a favorite, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Favorites lose every day. Every day. In every sport, you know, what happens is what happens out there. It doesn't matter what you did on Instagram. It doesn't matter what you did in another competition. It doesn't matter what you did in your previous battle. What matters is what happens right now.
Pretty much. And going into a competition like I said, Connor, I think both the guys are being more reserved in first battles. You know, they dominated, but now against each other, I really do. They're both gonna come out strong.
And they're warm now, ready to go. Their nerves might be a little lower. Their muscles are a little looser. A big 360. He got some height on it, and then another one. 3 in a row. And like, what he's showing us is great. That's the same move 4 times in a row. It does show a lot of endurance. We're gonna have to see how he finishes the rest of this battle.
Because he came with the same move so many times, you really can't throw it now. You threw it 4 times.
It looks pretty as hell. But now let's see what else you got.
Yeah, because now it's not a move you can throw.
Yeah.
It's not a move you can throw anymore. I seen you do it. And just for those at home, we're not being, critical of anybody.
We're just being real. We're being real. You know what I mean?
From us being in the sport, we're calling from a standpoint of what we see.
And I want all these athletes to know I got love for all these athletes. I know what they're doing is hard, and I know a lot of them could do it better than me, but I gotta call this battle the way I see it. If somebody does it clean, if somebody does it beautiful, I'm gonna say it's beautiful. If somebody does it dirty, I'm gonna say it's dirty. You know, and
like you said, I love all these guys too, and they know it. You watch the feedback, you be like, I didn't do that well, I didn't do that clean, so they know we're not being harsh on them, we're just being honest with it. It's a competition, so of course you want to get the best in there. You know, sometimes it comes down to a split decision. You kind of go with that, but those who just being landslide victories, you kind of know once you on them. I didn't give my best performance. You know what I mean?
Comes out here with some strength, some clean front lever pull-ups. It goes into a muscle-up 360 and a dip bar flow. A dip bar flow, that's totally different than a high ball flow. It shows another level of mastery over the sport. So if your opponent, if you hit dip bar flow and your opponent doesn't hit it, he doesn't hit it for a reason. Yeah. So it shows that you have a higher level of mastery.
And then on the P-bar, there's no gravity down there. It's all strength based now.
Yeah, it's all strength. More technique.
Yeah. Your timing has to be there. Your strength has to be there. You have to be real comfortable with those moves on the P-bar. Whoa. Now you go to the high bar.
And I don't know if he bailed out of that trim flip or if that's what he meant to go for, but that fall might be enough to get Conor back into this. Conor was clean.
Yeah.
Conor was clean, and cleanliness takes a lot of battles.
Yeah. I believe that Cade has thrown more dynamics, but cleanest.
That's his second fall. And this is what Conor needs.
Yeah.
This is what he needs to try to get a berth into that semifinal, which would be a big, big upset.
Yeah. So now Conor really has to have the better flow between the two. I don't really think he has to throw in that difficult moves. He just has to keep his flow clean.
This would be a big victory for Conor. Not a lot of people have seen him going through one round to get to a semifinal to have a chance to take this whole tournament. It's amazing. And he's having an amazing performance and an amazing day.
And he's a very quiet kid. I talked to him a couple times. He's so laid back and calm.
And like what he's doing when he's keeping it smart, he's going for moves that he knows he has. He's not taking chances and doing stuff that he knows that he doesn't do strongly. He's hitting everything because he knows he has those moves.
Yeah. He's sticking to points. He's racking up the points.
He's building up those points, and he could have a chance to go into the semifinal now. He straightens that out.
The difficult thing is, that's what the dynamics. He did his dynamics.
And he's showing some strength. That wasn't the cleanest, and it was right in front of the judges. So you don't know how the judges are going to see that. There's two big falls earlier by his opponent, by Cade. This is close. This is a real close battle. Closer than I thought it would be. And he's having fun with it now. He's playing with house money. And he goes into the flag. He didn't hit it hard, but his time ran out. But you can see that he has experience in the flag, and you just never know how the judge is going to see that. You want to say...
Cade has one last round. All right.
And that's a lot of strength.
That's a lot of strength.
Really clean.
I think he's making up for it right now.
His back was a little sunk in there. I don't know if the judges saw that. Goes into that Victorian, didn't get the 3 seconds. He's flashing a lot of statics here, but he's not getting 3 seconds in them. So you go in and you go out. You never, when you do those kind of movements, you don't know what the judges are going to give you points for.
It's like, okay, I see you got it, but then you didn't hold it. You did it, but you didn't hold it. So I'm not going to give you points for it, really.
So it looks nice if you're watching, but are you racking up the points?
Yeah.
You don't really know.
Like I said, the definition of static hold is isolation, which means you have to stop. You have to hold it.
By definition, the judges should not give him them points, but you never really know.
Yeah.
And he misses another move, and honestly, 3 falls, and he's not. He went in and out of those statics, and I think we might have an upset brewing here.
He's going for something big. Oh.
And you could definitely see he's the more experienced athlete, but he's leaving himself open here to maybe get eliminated.
Yeah, like I said, he has the moves. He just wasn't landing those. As far as where Conor stayed to what he was comfortable with.
And he kept it clean.
Kept it clean.
He didn't fall. 4 falls is a lot of falls.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Like the way I judge things is if you're battling, if you fall twice, to me you lost.
To me, you lost too.
You lost.
And it coming from where the sport comes from, that's how it used to be. A fall, pretty much you're out of the competition.
It's the deal.
You know, but where the sport has gone with Battle of the Bars and now the UFCL is now the judges are a little bit more forgiving. Here's our decision here.
Oh, do we have?
And Conor is going on to the Final Four. Right. I would say that nobody saw that coming into the tournament. Nobody saw it. It's a big day for Conor.
2 big upsets right there for Conor.
2 big upsets.
2 big upsets for Conor.
And that's what happens in sports. It happens with the NCAA, happens with the NFL. But just because you're the favorite, it doesn't mean anything. The favorite loses every single day. And every sport.
Yep. That's wonderful, man. Like I said, this is always anybody's sport thing. You will see a guy that you see on Instagram with so many followers and a guy you never heard of come out again, blow him out the water. It's not because, it's simply because it's the work ethic. It doesn't mean that this guy that has most followers is the best athlete. He just has more followers.
Yeah, so and there's like, it's not the physical thing, it's also mental. And that's where you could see what Conor was doing in this battle. He had a great strategy. He executed it. He stayed calm. He went with what he knew, and he just kept going through. And when you're in the Final Four, anything can happen now. Like, he won 2 battles. He could definitely win 1 more, get to a final. And then when you're in the final, that's only 1 battle.
It's only 1 battle. You know, you have to last. It's all you have to do. You have to last. That's the hard part. Getting to the final. That's the hard part.
Surviving advance. And like, I would say he's having the biggest day. And like, congratulations, hard work.
Like I said, 2 big upsets. I definitely like that, man. Like I said, this is only the beginning. We still have the main event to go.
Yeah, this is just the first tournament.
This is the first preliminary round. We still have a whole great 4 battles to go out there.
And remember, we had Muscle Beach King getting through on an overtime victory, and he's going up against Kofi. This one's going to be a close one too. This one's going to be a real close one. That first semifinal, though, that's going to be great.
Cory and Conor.
Yeah, that's gonna
be one. That's gonna be one. And they both look still refreshed.
That's a strong bracket.
Yeah,
strong bracket. All the way from London, folks.
Oh yeah. London, Cali.
Muscle Beach King. He started his last set off with some statics. 1 arm pull-up, strength into a front lever, very strong. And he got the 3 seconds in that time for sure. 1, 2, 3.
They might give him more for it.
He'll get some points. It's not going to rack him up, but he'll get something.
He'll get some points.
Nice clean back lever. And it looks like his strategy to go in is rack up those static points. That's how he went through in his first battle, and it looks like that's going to be his strategy in the second battle as well. He's moving the mats. Whenever you see somebody move a mat, you're going to see some dynamics.
Yeah.
You don't move a mat to throw a front lever or plank.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe he does. And I personally love seeing groundwork and battles. You know, that's one of my bread and butters. You know, I've been doing it a long time. You don't see it in so many battles anymore. When I see it, you know, it's encouraging for me.
It's like a lost art within our sport. Like, we all can do it, but guys don't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like guys who shoot out the backboard and they don't show the backboard, but you can show the backboard. It's like a lost art. So you see a guy do it. It's like, oh, you got there. I forgot you could do that.
And here's Kofi. And he comes through in a dynamic set. Very explosive 360s, very clean. He goes for a straddle punch. He gets about 3 seconds, but it wasn't so clean. Catches one arm, and he's showboating a little bit, racking up some style points.
Let's see here.
It's a little high, he drops it down. Not perfect for him, but it's good enough.
Good enough.
So the one arm is actually better for him than the regular one.
What was he reserving his strength to go into the one, so he doesn't really care about his form, I guess.
I think a lot of athletes I see doing that. I know Fabian, one of the judges today, his one arm is way cleaner than his regular back lever too. I think it's crazy.
Are you reserving your strength to go ahead and adjust your body before you go into it, or is it just, I don't know?
It's a very wide handstand. He locks it out, locks it in, opens that straddle up.
He had nice control of it. They might give him points for the static.
And then he hits the impossible dip at the end. And everything was very wide too, which is more points.
So Muscle Beach is taking up to his second round.
And it looks like, just like in the first battle, Muscle Beach might be a little behind going into the second round on this battle. And remember that first battle, he ended up coming out on top. So like you never know how it's gonna go.
I see he's a seasoned vet, so he knows how to adjust to a competition real fast. He knows where he needs to throw. He knows where he should throw.
He knows where he is. He knows he's behind. He knows what he wants to do. And it looks like he's gonna go for some more strength. And these are some movements that you don't really see so often. They're a little bit old school. Oh! And I've never seen that one.
It's a new one.
Oh! And he's like, it's not over. It's not over. I want to be in a semifinal too. And he does the gorilla chest pump. He misses it. And to miss on a move like that where the transition's not a big transition.
I think he should land it.
Yeah, he definitely could land that.
Like I said, when it comes to misses, I give everybody one miss. I give you one miss. Once you start to fall 2-3 times, I'm not even watching the competition anymore. I'm like, all right.
But it really matters what the other guy did.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you fall 2 times, you know, you might be out of it, but then the other guy could fall 3 times and you're ahead.
You're ahead, yeah. I'm taking it. So that's kind of about like,
and that's some P-bar flow, and it's some really good P-bar flow, solid.
Yeah.
And what is he going for? He's taking his time into a Superman.
nice time on it too. He used his time on that one too. Like I said, now I see all the guys are actually using the whole time frame. There's no point of just using 30 seconds.
They want to show the judges everything what they got.
So this is Kofi's last round.
Live in Miami, UFCL, FIBO.
There you go.
He gets through that one.
And then he transitions to the one-arm elbow lever.
That's what's up.
He straddles it, gets that balance in there. He hits it. He's going for the front lever here from the false grip.
Grip, drops down.
Drops it down. Drops the head back. Whoa!
So he stuck with a static strength set on that one.
And to me, I would say he's moving on, but maybe,
we don't know.
Yeah, he didn't throw dynamics.
No.
So like, there's always an argument. There's always an argument that could be made.
Yeah. He threw his dynamics since first round. Let's see what he throws now.
And this is a basic dynamic flow, but it could be enough because
Seal the deal. Let's see. I don't know. He don't throw two.
and you always want to throw a 360 in there.
Yeah.
Even if it's a basic flow, throw a 360 in there. So a bar hop and a transfer, it doesn't look as poppy, but I still think he had enough to go through. But we'll see what the judges have to say.
I say with bar hops, you use those for transition points to get to another side of the bar.
Yeah.
If you're not certain about doing a move on this side of the bar, but you're comfortable on that side, that's when you use a bar hop to get to the position.
And if you get to the top of the bar and you're not sure you want to float, what you want to hit,
Yeah.
you know you can hit that very easily.
And it gets your mind back right to, okay, now I want to come to the side of the bar, I can go back to this move here.
Matter of fact,
So that's going when I teach all my the guys to get into it back home, I would teach them the bar hop first. I said this move is the move that saves your life. I said, why is that? I said because you use this move to transition through different points if you need to.
and it's funny that you say that because like when I first come to the gym, that's the move that I like to use to get warmed up.
Yeah.
Get 5 or 6 bar hops, get my confidence up, get myself feeling light, and then I'll go into my more advanced moves.
Yeah. So
And
Kofi takes this one, everybody.
We got Kofi moving on.
There we go.
But it's a great day for Muscle Beach King. He came out, he won his first battle. But we got Kofi going on to the semifinal here.
That's always, like I said, to me it's a warm-up move. So when you see me like local gym doing it, people think, oh, okay, he's showing up. It's like, nah, I'm warming up.
Yeah.
I'm warming up to start my 360. I'm warming up to start my shrimp flips. But I always say those are the two moves you need to learn how to do. A bar hop and at least a 360. You can create a nice flow for those two moves alone.
Yeah, if you want to get into the sport, there's got to be 2 of the first things you work on.
First thing, gotta be. Bar hop and 360.
Whoa! And now we have our last battle of the quarterfinals coming up. We got Jacob Rivera versus LOD. Remember, LOD took out Wamu in a very close battle.
Who's up first? Let's see.
Oh, I remember these guys' first battle. This one's going to be good.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Like, I see
Remember,
both-
Jacob was very clean.
Yeah, I like the same thing. I think the first round, it's to the point right now, I don't see guys being more reserved. I think they're going to,
And the nerves are gone.
yeah, that's why I said no more reservedness. It's like, once you touch the bar, it's on.
Go, because like they know now there's only 8, and after this it'll be just 4, and they're just one step closer, you know.
Actually, right there, it's just about surviving. Styles off very strong.
A lot of strength.
Styles off very strong.
And he gets to 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Back into his straddle.
Yeah.
But you see LOD there watching on the side. He's going to have something to say about that in a second.
What's up?
He comes out very strong. Jacob.
He takes a big swing, hits that 360, forward roll, dislocate. Yeah! Mixed with 360.
He's going out of the dislocate. He's setting up something big. Close grip, straddle clinch.
He doesn't hold it.
Hold it.
So that's negative points.
Fly away. Clean
Fly away.
Yeah. 4 times.
and he missed this move in his first battle.
Let's see.
And he goes into it. He doesn't get the 3 seconds. You don't know how the judges are going to see that. It's a very difficult high-level move.
So he cuts his time. I think it's strategy, man. He's cutting his time to preserve his energy.
And I think that's a good strategy. He looked like he needed a little break there at the end.
Like, there's no point of me taking a chance of failing a move and I have time to cut. Okay, load comes out.
Goes for the shrimp, misses it. He looks like he's going to go for it again. He hits it this time. And then 360, forward roll, mixed grip, transfer, strong. And here we go. Looks like he's going for the full planche. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His legs were a little low, but I think he'll get most of the credit for that one.
Wasn't the cleanest, but he definitely held it.
Goes into the front lever, walks it out. Goes over to the power lead.
Goes to pirouettes.
One. Oh, and he pushes into a handstand.
He did it. Can he get through it? There you go. He pushes through it.
Into the straddle plan. This is a close battle.
This is close. This is on their first round.
Yeah.
And they're coming out here.
You have no idea who's going to win. After seeing this, you watch half the battle, you have no idea who's going to win.
Yeah. Both their first round was solid.
And that's why they're in the second. And that's why they're in the second battle. Because these guys had good days. They're having good days, and they're executing.
Yeah. And still continue to execute. I think the only thing, Lowe had one miss with the first strip flip. So right now, I'll say Jacobs maybe in the lead slightly.
Yeah,
Slightly.
I would agree. Yeah. He goes into the back lever, walks it down. He's a little high. Goes into the one arm. That's not the cleanest one arm.
I think he's just trying to get some points to push him over the top just in case. Make sure he goes.
And he went for this move in the first round of this battle. He missed it. If he didn't get his hips high, he's not going to get credit for that.
Yeah. Shoulders. Yeah, good mobility on the. All right, flyway. Yeah, he went for it twice.
To me, that's the equivalent of LOD missing the shrimp flip. That evens it out.
That evens it out, yeah. Because you had a miss. To me, it's declared a miss. It's declared a miss. So right now, I really say they're tit for tat.
And at stake, a berth in the semifinals. This is a very advanced balancing move. He gets just about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
That's all he needs is 3 seconds. He's going to get full credit for that.
Yeah. I think he had a little bit better static set than Lowe. Lowe might have a little bit more dynamic power right now.
All day he looked clean.
Yeah, all day. Yeah, he looked clean. Even when except on a high bar.
Yeah, except for that the plan, the mixed plan.
He looks clean. So Lowe has to come out powerful. He has to go ahead and get a bit of now. Giant.
And that's a nice combination.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah! We haven't seen too many flows like that in this tournament.
Yeah. Arms are slightly bent, so they might not give it to him.
And it might have been under 3 seconds too.
Yep. Might have got credit for that one.
And that's an aerial.
Yeah.
Big man could flip.
They can flip, y'all. Yeah.
And he punches right on the judge's table. Hold that.
I think he wants a style punch with that one.
He just wants the judges to take notice.
Taking notice. Just because you didn't see it.
If you didn't see what I was doing over there.
I did it right in front of you.
And I don't know if you heard the host, he's the only person today hitting full planches.
Yes.
And that's another level of mastery.
I haven't seen Cory hit a full planche.
Okay.
Cory, that's the only two.
No, you're right. Yeah, Cory too. You're right.
That's the only two guys I've seen brought out the full planche.
And again, Cory is already in the semifinal.
Of course.
And LOD is trying to get to the semifinal.
Yeah. It's a close battle.
I can't call it. I can't call it. I wouldn't want to be the judge here.
No. I'm looking at the judges' faces, and they are looking.
Honestly, I think I would slightly give it to LOD.
Yeah.
I liked his dynamic sets.
I like the cleanness of Jacob. Come on. His was clean. Jacob, yeah.
And I was wrong again. I was wrong again.
If you were playing back, Jacob never missed a move. It maybe wasn't clean in the current time.
Yeah, he hit all his dynamics.
That's what's up. Low, fantastic moves. He only missed his strip flip. I think they kind of cost him slightly.
Yeah, that might
have
have
recovered everything else.
Yeah.
So I think that would kind of cause him to lose this battle. Other than that, it was a fantastic battle.
A fall off a bar is worse than a missed move on a bar.
Yeah.
So maybe I was a little bit ahead of myself saying it's even, and apparently the judges didn't see it that way.
Or you just forgot about that move that failed he missed. I think Jacob's cleanness got him over the hump on this one.
And if you look at the people going through, Conor, Cory, Jacob, Kofi, they're the more consistent, cleaner athletes. You might have seen people doing bigger combinations, but
the biggest battle on paper right now that I'm looking at is going to be Cory and Conor. I'm really interested in that one. Cory and Conor.
whoa! You don't want to say?
I don't want to say. I can't say.
Yeah. Between the two battles, Jacob and Kofi, I have in my mind who I think is going to win. But as you guys see, I don't know anything. I called like every battle wrong. So I think I know who's going to win that battle. In Conor and Cory, I think I know who's going to win. But I'll say, in that battle, that I think Cory is the favorite. You know, he's definitely the favorite. But what Conor has done here today is amazing, and like he could definitely take it. He's been consistent as hell, and like you know, you're in until you're out. You know, like
I think those two is going to come down to consistency because when Cade fell off, he wasn't consistent. And Conor has been consistent the whole entire day. Cory's been consistent the whole entire day. So I don't think it's going to come down to who has the best moves or the best static. It's going to come down to
who makes a mistake.
First. Yeah. And Cade, and he makes a mistake, will he be able to recover from that mistake? So it's going to come down to consistency for Cory and Conor. Jacob and Kofi, probably.
That one I don't want to say because
I'm not too certain about that one.
But the only reason I commented on the first one is because everyone is hearing us talking. They know that Conor's the underdog. So like for me to sit here and say I don't have in my head who I think is going to win. You know, it's obvious I'd be lying.
Yeah,
me too. But like Conor's been, to me, honestly, he might be the most consistent of the four. And if obviously that's what the judges are looking for, he could easily take the tournament.
Yeah. And that's what I see with him. He's sticking to what he knows.
Yeah.
He's sticking to what he knows. And he's keeping his flows going. He's not breaking out a match with the other guy. He's sticking to what he knows.
And it's one battle at a time. So he doesn't have to win the whole tournament right now. He just got to beat Cory right now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
One battle at a time.
Jacob right now. I need to beat Cory right now. Yeah.
Survive in advance, and then if you get to the final, you worry about that later.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's what he's been doing, and he's been killing it. He's been killing it.
But like I said, this is going to be a nice battle between these two young guys.
And we're down to 4. We're down to 4.
And still have more to go.
And then we have a whole nother tournament to go.
We have a ladies battle to go. We still have another tournament to go.
The first ladies UFCL championship. So whoever comes out of that battle is going to be the ladies champion.
Wow. I didn't know it was the very first one.
Yeah. And both these girls have been training for years. Kristie actually teaches children's gymnastics, and Ms. Toasty's been training for at least 5 or 6 years. In one of the strongest camps in New York City, training with Young Fitness. She trains with Fitness Buddha. She trains with the best athletes in New York City for years. So like they didn't just come on the scene, a month ago.
And that's what I was saying earlier. I said when I found about both of them, like they have their style. She has a New York style because she's training with New York guys. And we all know everyone in New York is amazing. So coming from New York, you already have a good background in calisthenics, and everyone knows that. London, she's pretty much been small, Sparta, and Sparta Asia. So everyone knows those guys are amazing. So to watch a product of the environment of these two ladies.
They come from big schools, a lot of history.
Yeah. So seeing the product of the environment, you will see it on these balls. You can tell she has the flow of one of the London guys. She has the flow of a New York guy. So.
And it's truly like a world championship. We got the U.S., we got London, we got New York, we got UK, and here we go with the semifinal. And Conor with a high 360, and then the mixed grip 360, and he's getting better every battle. He looks better now than he did in his first battle and his second battle. You know what it is? The confidence is growing.
Yeah. He's at the point where it's like, I eliminated 2 big guns. If I lose now, it's
playing with house money, and this is the best I've seen him all day, actually. Into the straddle planche.
Gotta get the legs a little bit higher.
But he got the time in there.
He got the time, so they might give him points to get to that.
Into the Victorian, into a front lever, to a tuck front lever pull up. He showed the statics, he showed the dynamics, and we could see why he's still in the tournament.
Oh yeah. Now he's getting a P-bar flow now.
He's showing a little bit of everything.
Just to rack up some points.
From the P-bar back to the high bar. And you can tell he really wants it. He really wants it.
Nice flyway.
And he's having fun with it. He's still got a smile on his face.
And that's a big thing too. You take it so serious, you want to be. It's hard to focus.
You put the pressure on yourself.
Yeah. He's going to have fun, man. He's going to be just fine.
And I don't think anyone's seen this coming. Conor, he had a really strong first round in the semifinals. But Cory's not going to just walk away. He wants to go to the final right now.
They're both very poised athletes. I can see they're very precise about what they want to do. They know what they want to do by the time they get to the mark.
And we've seen this before from Cory, those planches, and that was a full planche.
Yeah. Which shows endurance because he's been planching the whole entire day. And the straddle's easy to do the full, and to do the full.
He has both of them.
He has both of them.
It's a little bit high, drop the head back, adds to the difficulty level, goes into the mixed grip 360. That wasn't as clean as Conor's, but he still hit it.
And he's mixing it up.
And that was a really good straddle planche. Back lever pull up, one arm, cross grip. Yeah, he's giving me some ideas.
Oh, yeah. That's the training day. Fly away, clean.
And I can't call it. I can't call it. These guys are hitting. They're both on the money. And like how you said before, it might take a mistake, and so far they're not making it.
So this one, if they continue at the rate they're going, the judges know how to really make a decision.
A tough decision.
Make sure you finish the round. 90 degrees, can he get back up? Can he get back up?
Okay. Funny scenario. We had our grand opening of our gym, you know, Cory competed, right? So that Sunday when everybody left, Cory stayed. Cory worked out for 6 hours straight. I worked out like 2.5, 3. I stopped, I looked up Cory, still going.
So this tournament is nothing for him. He has the endurance, easy.
I'm telling you, and he mixed it up. He did dynamics. He did Festos, he did front levers. For about 5 to 6 hours he worked out before his plane came.
We got Conor back on the bar, strong front lever, walks it over, goes into a straddle planche, has bent arm, so he's going to lose points for that, as opposed to Cory, who was very, very clean. Jumped on top of the bar, hypes the crowd up.
And it looked like he wanted to go for a move, he wasn't certain.
And this is the first time all day where we've seen Conor get a little bit slow in his movements, a little indecisive, and at this point of the competition, that could be enough to possibly take him out.
Small movements like that can cause a battle.
We got a little bit of P-bar flow. To me, that round was not as strong as his first round, and it wasn't as strong as Cory's round. But we're going to see what Cory has to do.
Cory pulls out just a clean flow, steady movements. I think he might take this one from Conor
and go to the final.
Yeah. Conor wasn't. It was a good flow, but it wasn't strong as his previous one.
And in a semifinal, the competition level is going to be very high.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it comes down to what are you willing to not do that I am, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes guys go for crazy transfers because they know that you're not going to try. So.
No, and that I remember training with Always Go Wide, and I remember thinking, like, he's never going to lose a battle by being afraid.
Yeah.
He's always going to not be afraid and do something that his opponent is not even going to try.
Exactly. To the point where you see him do it, he's like, I'm not trying it. And like, that's the difference between me and you. I'm willing to try these moves. So far, Cory is staying clean with it. He hasn't broke his form. I think he's just trying to ride it out now for the next remaining seconds.
That's a really wide grip back lever, but it's not that clean, but he has some style points there.
Yeah, I give it to him. I said, he's going with a flow this thing. Stay above right now. He watching Conor flow, he see Conor make a few mistakes.
And you see he got his neck chalked up. That usually means that it's a neck hold is going to come at some point. He got 30 seconds left in his round. Another pretty clean straddle. And it looks like his formula to move on is planche, 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 and keeping it clean.
Yeah. Drops down.
And these aren't the cleanest movements. This is exactly what Conor would want to have a chance to go through. That wasn't a clean set on the P-bars. If he does go through,
I think he might take it.
If he does go through, it's the planches.
Because they both do pretty much the same moves, pretty much. So I think the planches will be the difference.
Especially in international competitions and in big competitions like this, the planche holds so much weight, more than any other move.
Yeah. And then Cory did throw a full planche early in the competition.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter what happened earlier, but what's more important is that he was throwing straight arm planches and Conor was throwing bent arm planches. So that could be the difference, but at the end of the day, we don't know anything.
Yeah.
We don't know how the judges are going to see it.
We just caught it from our standpoint. If I probably had to give it to it, I would have to roll with Conor on this. Not Conor, but I'm sorry, Cory.
I would too. by a little
Not
bit.
saying that Conor didn't have a great performance. He had a great performance. I just think Cory put a little bit more in there than he did. So slightly a little bit more.
And I think it's a good time to possibly check my phone to see if we got any questions.
So Cory takes it, everyone. He's going down to the final.
And Conor, it was a great day for him. Even in this battle that he lost, he still had a good performance. And that's Cory Serrata moving on to the finals, and he's going to go against the winner with Jacob and Kofi.
This is another semi-battle.
Gotta do it, right?
I'm going to be showing everyone today.
So far, I think we had the hardest job, man. We've been talking for the past 3 hours. We've been talking 3 hours.
Jacob and Kofi. So do you want to say who you think your pick is now, or do you want to hold it? You don't got to. You don't got to. I don't know. You know what?
All right, Jacob.
Really?
I'm going with Jacob.
Oh, thank you so
I like his cleanness. He stays clean.
He's the favorite.
He stays clean.
He's the favorite going in.
Yeah.
That for me too.
Yeah, he stays clean. Even with moves you think he might not, like, man, he has endurance for it, he still stays clean with it. So I might have to stick with him on this one. I think the height and the weight now plays a part because Kofi's like, what, 6'2", maybe 175, 180. I think Jacob's like 5'6", 145, 150.
Yeah, that's
So
when.
now it's a huge gap between physical. The physical outstanding, like one's tall, one's shorter. So Jacob has less ground to cover on his planches.
In a different tournament, these guys wouldn't be matched up against each other.
Yeah.
But in an open with no weight classes, they, in the later rounds, they have the possibility to get matched up. But at the end of the day, whoever performs the best is going to win.
Yeah. That's what it comes down to right now, man. So I say Jacob, but I'm not gonna put anything past Kofi. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put it past him. You know,
Underdogs win every single day.
Yeah. But I'm definitely not gonna put it past him.
And then we have Small Spartan almost breaking our equipment.
Breaking laptops.
Cuando él agarra el micrófono, te diga.
I think I saw him.
Micrófono está puesto en
I
cuando
think John owes like he is here now.
se apaga la
I saw him earlier.
Exacto.
Wait, Little John?
No, John owes like
Yeah! I was like, wait, Little John? Well, it's a little too late for him to compete, but I wonder why he couldn't make it on time.
I said John.
Oh, John!
Yeah, not James.
Oh,
John.
my bad. And here we go. They're ready to go. We got Shad Bar None over here. Hit him up on the IG if you want to ask any questions about training, about the tournament, about the UFCL, or if you just want to ask him how his day is. Anything you want. We're here
Incredible.
live at FIBO.
Incredible. Find this man. Follow him. Years of knowledge. Years of knowledge.
Come back, guys.
It's all right. Just don't let it happen again.
We're having a DJ issue right now.
And you know what? Like, I would say not too many people might have seen Kofi going this far either. We haven't talked about that enough. He's had a great day today. The semifinals.
Probably him and Jacob. You probably didn't see both of those two guys making it this far. This is going to be conditioning now. Because you know these guys are fatigued. You know they're tired. You know they're fatigued. It's going to come down to who has the better conditioning to withstand clean moves.
I agree. You can see he wants it, but that's not what it's about, if he wants it or not. But you can see he wants it. Yo, my charger's right there.
Focus on the high bar.
Wait, they took it out? Wait, that is not working? Hold on.
That's my girl. She got the red control movement there.
I walked all the way around there.
Yo.
Yes, my guy.
That's Starboy Asian needing an iPhone charger.
Still in charges right now.
But we are watching a semifinal here.
So Kofi decides that to use his whole time frame. I don't know if it's a good idea or the strategy right now. He only used a few seconds. I think it's best you go ahead and use your entire time clock right now.
You can't be thinking about saving energy for a final before you get to a final.
Get to a final, yeah. Right now, I think he should have used that entire time frame. Like I said, right now it's about racking up the points. Oh, full, okay. I don't know if he gets points for it.
But at the end of the day, he knows his body. He knows where he's at.
Yeah. He knows how he feels.
With that one-arm handstand, and Jacob is coming out here trying to force his way into the final with static movements.
He's staying clean. That's the crazy thing about it. And this is his third round, man.
All day he's been clean.
He's been clean.
All day. And he's going into his dynamic set. He missed that move, but it was a smooth recovery though.
Yeah.
Shoots into that back lever, does a back lever pull up, into the one arm, straddle, closes it out.
Sometimes it's best, if you know you're not confident in the move you're going, recover fast.
Yeah.
Get back on pace.
You gotta fake it till you make
Fake
it.
it till you make it.
Oh. And that dismount goes right into a straddle planche. And
I think that's the first time I've seen him miss a move today. All right. So he gets back on track with a tuck, back tuck. Jacob's been good all day. So see him fall that time. That's his first fall the whole entire day though.
yeah.
So I think he might get away.
You don't make it to a semifinal by falling.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's last.
And this is Kofi's last opportunity to show the judges what he got in the battle. His second round. If he wants to go through, he's gonna have to have a strong performance. Yeah. If he comes out, looks a little more stronger than he was in his first round.
Nice transfer.
And then he goes into the one-arm front lever. In a semifinal of a 16-man, you don't really see that too much. He's looking at his hands. He might have ripped.
I think it's coming down to fatigue now. It's coming down to the energy level. It's coming down to energy now.
This is his 6th round.
Yeah.
Into the one-arm elbow lever. That's a pretty smooth transition. He gets over 3 seconds, racks up those points. This one's a pretty close one. If I had to say it, I would say Jacob, but Kofi, he was pretty strong here at the end, and he's still going.
I think Jacob has one more round. He has one more round. So he has to have a clean, strong round in order to win.
So would you say if he has a clean round, he's going through?
I think he's going through. He has a clean round.
He starts off with some P-bar flow. That's got to be his best straddle planche of the whole day.
Oh, yeah.
That was at least 7 seconds. We got Zay Manini here from Ftilakis.
Well, come on in. Get on this live feed.
Just came on the crowd.
Get on this live feed.
How we doing, man?
Zay Manini, Ftilakis, a beast.
Peace.
I'm trying. Thank you, man.
So far, clean.
And it looks like I would agree with you.
Yeah.
If he had a clean round, he'd be going through, and he did have a clean round.
Yeah.
So I would say he's going through.
He has to finish strong here. I think you stay with basics. You stay with basics. You keep it clean, but you stay with basics.
And there it is.
There it is.
Awesome.
There it is.
You just were saying stay with basics, and then he goes to a move that was a little bit of a higher level. He misses it, and that gives Kofi an opportunity to steal the battle.
Yep. Sometimes going for the kill shot is not what you need. Sometimes you just need to stay clean and win. 15 seconds. Now, if he goes back with this move and he lands it, it might regain some. He's going to keep it static. I say you need to hold this for the remainder of seconds. Okay.
That was a really good semifinal. I honestly, I can't call it.
This one here is up to the judges. It's purely up to the judges. Nothing I can say.
That last mistake at the end, if he loses, he's going to look back at that video and he's going to know he shouldn't have went into that.
If he watches the video, he'd be like, I had him. I should never did that.
He had him. And he could still go through, but if he does not go through, that got to be a big reason why. And whoever comes through here had a huge day. 3 wins. We still have another tournament after this. And we got Jacob going to the final. That's my job. No, it's not.
It's put up the table.
Chase. Are we on? Okay, it's back. So we got Cory Serrata versus Jacob Rivera. Both had huge days, 3-0 for each of them. It's going to be a crazy final. These are definitely the 2 of the cleanest guys in the tournament.
Yeah.
By far.
By far. That's about. Okay. I'm not being biased because I know Cory, but I'm going because of what I saw all day long. He hasn't had any misses. He hasn't had any bad flows. All his static stayed clean. That might be the thing between him and Jacob, the experience level.
So would you say that Cory's a favorite right now?
Yeah.
It's his tournament to lose.
Yeah. If he loses it, he loses because simply I just think he just doesn't perform.
I think the women are actually going to go next.
Oh, okay. They get a break.
And now we have the first ever women's championship. We have Kristie Woolley from the UK going from Miss Toasty from New York.
This is going to be nice. This is going to be nice.
And Kristie has more competition experience. But Miss Toasty comes from a really great school. You know, like the people she trains with are amazing. She's amazing. And like experience is not going to be what necessarily decides the battle.
Not on this one. This one's going to come down to simply who has the best performance. That's all it's going to come down. It's not going to come down to like say experience at all. It's going to come down to who has the best performance. Who's willing to do what the other's not willing to do.
And who's mentally stronger, who's physically stronger, who could put all of their nerves to the side and just perform.
And which I don't think they have a problem with nerves. Like I said, they're both trained with some of the best. So So I think it'd be easy for them to put their nerves aside. I honestly think it comes down to who's willing to try the big move.
and honestly, coming into this, I thought Miss Toasty was a big underdog, but I seen Miss Toasty on the bars yesterday. She looked amazing.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if she's a big underdog.
Yeah,
She was killing it. She was killing it.
I don't see anyone as an underdog. I honestly say it comes down to who's willing to do the big move.
We're like 2 blocks
Who's willing to pull that big move.
On the bar right now, that's Starboy Asian. He's going to be competing later on in the main event tournament, 8-man, which also features Gavin Motion, Brazilian Blue, Nikki Makes. We got Phoenix in the house. We got UFCL in the house. We got the Bar Stars in the house. We got all the biggest names for calisthenics in the whole country. And we got people from overseas. This event is just popping. It's lit. If you're into calisthenics, this is where you got to be.
Yeah, look, I think our best bet.
We down in Miami having fun besides this, man. Come on, man.
Right here, right?
Yeah. Come on, man.
It's like,
Why wouldn't you want to be here?
Oh, and you know who we haven't talked about? We just touched the bars right now. Fabian Diaz, who finished very, very high in World Cup. He's done Battle of the Bars. Comes from the A1 Calisthenics crew.
Speaking of A1, shout out to A1 Stars.
A1 Stars who couldn't make it today.
A1 Stars, man.
And we also got A1 Ulysses in the house, who's not competing today, but I wish he was because he's amazing too. I would have loved to see him in this tournament actually.
And like I said earlier, it's crazy. Everyone is in here can get on the bar and go.
Yeah, possibly compete.
Yeah, get on the bar
And possibly not only just get on the bar and go, but possibly win a couple battles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you can get up like right now, fresh out, stretch, and go.
Like Zay just came back. Zay could come by and win like 5 battles. He's actually won WCO Battle of the Bar tournament.
Battle of the Bars, I want to say was Philadelphia. No, was it Philadelphia?
I'm not sure which one it was.
No, Philadelphia was. Philadelphia was. I can't think of his name right now. It's right at the tip of my tongue. And I watch his videos all the time. He's from New York. Andy 2.0 and Achilles.
Team show-offs. He's amazing.
Yeah. Another good guy I like to talk to all the time is Delgado, Delgado.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy, man. I talk to him a lot. Him and Kevin Davidson, man. I talk to the guys a lot.
They've been doing it a long time.
Yeah, that's why you gotta have respect for the guy. Like,
when I was first coming up and I went on YouTube, they were some of the first guys that I see.
Yeah.
Now, yo, who are these guys that show off?
I was like, man. That's how actually, it was like a trickling thing. I found the Bar Stars, and they went to like you guys, and they went to show offs, and it just kept going and going and going. There, Bar Crazy.
Everyone has their moment. Everyone has their time.
Yeah.
Every team is gonna win. You know, it's just when.
Come on! Even though when we started, there was 11 of us, man. 11. That was like, it's 3 of us.
That happens sometimes. And here we start. Miss Toasty goes first. Goes to the mixed grip 360. Gets it popping right to start. Goes right into another mixed grip. Into the neutral grip. She's on top of the bar. Straddle. Clean L-sit. First one we've seen all day.
okay.
And that is painful. That's painful.
She has some wonderful shoulders. To come down out like that, that much momentum.
And that's her own style. Not everyone's going to do those kind of movements. Not everyone's going to take that pain.
No, you're resting your lower back there on the high bar.
And she doesn't just go into the position, she does a little shake.
Little shake to it.
racking up those style points. And I've trained with this girl for years. She's improved like crazy. Salute to the crowd. She is ready to go. Side front lever. You don't see a lot of front levers coming from the girls. That takes a lot of strength.
A lot of strength.
And here we have Kristie. She's ready to go.
She's going right to the high bar. Right to the high bar.
Muscle up into the forward roll, into the 270 transfer, more forward rolls, and she definitely has a lot of flow. One-legged knee giants.
Her gymnastics background is going to play a part in this too.
And then a reverse pullover, transfers to the other bar, and it's like the little engine that she doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Into a V-sit split. Not too many people do that move, but she features it quite often in a lot of her routines. Yeah. That dismount, she almost got caught up, but she recovered. And this is a close battle. This Toasty looks like the cleaner athlete, but Kristie looks like the more physical athlete.
Strength-wise may go to this Toasty.
But Kristie, she's using all of her time.
Yeah, she's on her time.
And they came ready to go. This is one of the most exciting battles of the night.
Oh, yeah.
One arm elbow lever split into a neck hold, utilizes her core into another split. So that's strength, that's flexibility, and that's a strong round.
That's a strong round.
Toasty is back on the bars, not wasting any time. Takes a big swing. Another 360. I would say Kristie has to hit a 360.
She has to hit a 360. She did a 270 under. She has to go for a full 360.
I've seen it in her videos, but is she going to do it today?
Yeah. That'll be the, I think if she gets that, they'll give more points.
Toasty to me is definitely the cleaner athlete. She didn't utilize all her time in the first round. That could come back to haunt her, but she's looking good right now.
She's making, with the short time that she's using, she's making the best out of it.
It's clean, strength, she's not missing it, no fall. Everything is as clean as could be.
That's what she made the best out of her 40 seconds. And I think she's got 40 seconds.
And I know she has clean handstands. It looks like she's gonna go for them right here. And if you know the school she comes from, you know they have handstands.
It's like a guaranteed thing. You know that.
Look at that V-sit, nice and clean. Into the elbow lever, walks it down, styles it out, causes her legs, feminine touch to finish it off. And we're gonna see what Kristie has to say about it. And it might just depend on if she's clean or if she's not clean. Does she fall or does she stay on the bar?
I think if she stays on the bar and keeps moving, I don't know.
She has a really good shot.
Really good shot. I can't say that she'll win, I can't say she'll lose, but I said if she stays on the bar, stays clean, she has a good opportunity to win.
And again, this is for the women's championship.
Let's see. Well,
that takes a lot of strength.
Yeah, that was clean.
Speaking of cleanliness, that might have been the most clean movement of the whole battle.
She's still there. She's still there. Yeah, that showed a lot of strength.
That's what the judges look for.
Yeah, it showed a lot of strength in her. She stayed clean with it.
I seen this move earlier today. What? I seen her practicing it before the tournament. Made me want to do it. Straight bar handstand. And that might be enough to take the battle.
That might just seal the deal.
But
She has 40 seconds left.
but she still didn't hit any 360s. Miss Tosi hit 360s in both of her sets. So they both have an argument. They both have an argument for the win.
27 seconds, girl, 27 seconds.
I've seen her throw muscle up 360s. I don't think I've seen her throw a swing 360. Into the dynamic reverse pullover. She does not finish the move. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
And it's the last thing she did.
I think she gets points due to what she did for the straight bar handstand.
That straight bar handstand was amazing.
We all know how tough it is for a straight bar.
Matter of fact, that was the better handstand than any of the guys threw.
Yeah. Everyone knows. You ever try to straight bar handstand, you know the difficulty in the movement.
But if Miss Tosi could keep it clean, she could win this battle.
I think she doesn't need to attempt any more 360s due to the fact that if you don't miss it, then no.
She doesn't have to attempt it, but she just want to make hammer it home that she threw it and her opponent did not throw it.
Yeah. I just think that she shouldn't go for it because you miss it. Like you said, it's the last thing the judges see.
Yeah.
He threw two good ones, he nailed them. There's no point in throwing a third one.
And you gotta think, what are the judges gonna appreciate more? She had a back lever and a pretty clean front lever mixed grip. Are they gonna appreciate that more with the 360s? Are they gonna appreciate the strength set on the parallel and a clean straight bar handstand? You know, they both have arguments to be made to win this battle.
Yeah. Either way it goes, they both should be proud of it.
Yeah.
They both did it.
And if you ask 10 people, you might get a different answer out of everybody.
5 might say this, 5 might say this.
And not only that, but Miss Tosi is still going.
She went for the straddle, she couldn't really get it. But it's a very, any static or plank is a very hard move, so just attempting it is good.
And remember, this is for a championship, so it's different from the tournament. This one is three rounds.
Okay.
And it looks like some groundwork from Kristie. Reckless abandon for her body.
Like we said earlier, the flow game is a lost art.
But not today.
Not today.
Not today.
People are bringing it back out today.
Which is a good thing for me. You know,
Flow game Johnny.
Floor game is ridiculous.
Flow game Johnny.
Wrist work all day. Kristie is showing some P-bar flow.
I'm ecstatic, man.
I'm a little status. You know, I got my little flag and
I'm ecstatic, man.
And honestly, this battle is way better than I thought it was going to be. And I can't call it. And then after this, we have the final to the 16-man tournament. Jacob Rivera versus Cory Serrata. Anyone can take that one.
Okay, their flexibility is like amazing.
And that's a pretty new move. I haven't seen too many people throw that. I've seen that on Instagram. I've never seen it live. What the fuck? And I didn't know that was allowed. I don't know if she's going to get credit for that.
From our standpoint, it was amazing. From the judge's standpoint, I don't know if it's allowed.
You know, so I don't know if she's going to get points for it or get points taken away. It was amazing in the performance.
But from what I say,
I know that was taken out of the World Cup rules, so I don't know if it's taken out of UFCL rules. In World Cups before, you were able to utilize a person for a move. It's not allowed anymore.
Well, I think they might let her get by with it because no one actually explained the rules and said it wasn't allowed. So I guess you don't say it's allowed. You know?
Yeah. And it's Kristie Woolley, Miss Toasty, And who will be the first ever women's champion?
Take your time, judges. Take your time. It's not like I'm here all day, you know?
This is a big moment for the sport, man.
Yeah.
For the UFCL. First ever women's
Take
champion.
your time.
¿Quién lo ganó? La otra hizo
Oh, somebody not the last few came down.
Guy, please, like you gotta really watch that. Like we're live here.
Shout out to the organizers, because without them, none of us would be here.
I think it's on blood too.
Wow.
UFC,
The other side of the world will watch.
Chase,
Shout out to everyone.
Chase.
Nice organization.
We lost the feed.
I swear I'll make a good post on that.
Oh shit.
What?
So are we good?
No, we're down, right?
Video cable still plugging. That's the battery.
Okay.
It's the battery plug.
Main event.
Oh, it is.
Oh, we know that.
Push it in more, huh? It is getting.
UK.
It's just apparently this is for phones.
Oh, we didn't know. We just make sure
And that's cool.
because it knocked it down.
That's the power, yo.
Run, the winner is.
And Kristie Woolley takes it home.
I know we have technical differences right now.
Congratulations, Chris, and congratulations to
That was a ridiculous battle. There's no losers there.
I just want to point out
Never mind.
first
Of course, it's a Patriots fan.
That was a great battle.
from the UK. A big shout out to Miss Kristie. Do you know she's smashing it as well?
I'm not sure.
No, never mind. That was an extra one.
She's over there.
We just need those two. Over there.
That's what I'm saying.
Kofi, are you ready? You got battle for third place.
Thank
We got
you.
another brief intermission, maybe, before the main event kicks off.
Well, no, we still got the final.
Unless you might have a brief intermission unless they're starting now.
Can you come back out to the front, please? Miss Kristie, darling. Yo, love. Come here.
And again,
Chris,
in a few minutes, the main event tournament is going to start. And that's when it's really going to get popping. Popping. We got Nikki Makes warming up on the bar right now.
Brazilian
Oh my
blue.
God, these trophies are bigger than me. These trophies are literally bigger than me. Alright. Again, big round of applause to these two females. They absolutely smashed it. Big shout out to Miss Kristie, who nearly won, but she still won it. Big shout out to Sergio Sanz and Vincent for the award. Big round of applause. Congratulations, sir. And the winner of the main event, 21 all the way from UK. Please step up and go to exceptional award. Representing the UK right now. Congratulations, you two. Absolutely smashing.
What is that?
That's the live feed for YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kofi,
That's live
so
feed.
right now we've got a UK battle coming down.
Oh, there we go. Hey.
Kofi Calisthenics.
Hey. It's running delay though.
It's a slight delay though.
Oh yeah, we're like delayed like 30 seconds. Maybe over there. I'm out here. Yo no sé. What do you say?
So we still can talk, but the video is focused over there right now.
So we're not, are we on?
No, we're not on right now. We still talking, but it's focused over there.
But they can hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just edit that part out. Just edit that part out.
So, we're live, so everyone knows the deal.
We've been talking for like, what, 4 hours?
Something like that.
4 hours.
What do you choose? Kofi going first.
Wait.
If you guys,
This is actually for third place. This is going to be Connor Tyson versus Kofi. And who's going to get their third victory of the day? Third place battle.
if you guys like our commentary, invite us back next year, man. I'm pretty sure we both down for it. Pretty sure we're down for next year.
And he starts with a one-arm pull-up, into a strong muscle-up, into a Victorian, into a wrist front lever, pull-over, mixed grip, and you could see he wanted to go for the 360, and he changed his mind to go for the transfer, and then he missed both of them.
Yep, mid-swing.
You cannot hesitate.
Yeah. It's best to go ahead and attempt the move and catch it, then psych yourself out the last second and miss both moves. And like I said, right now, mistakes is not what's going to be made right now.
And you can see he has clean handstands all day.
Like even though he's fatigued, he can still press out of it.
And again, this is for third place.
I don't believe he used his whole time frame. I think he's sticking to his strategy.
Yeah, that's been his strategy all day.
Sticking to his strategy. Let's see what Connor goes with.
Connor comes out with a 360 into the basket drop, full roll, L-sit, turns around, gets back into a flow, back into his muscle up, pumps, stands on the bar, poses for the crowd, and then does the dismount.
Keeping it clean. He's keeping it clean. He's keeping it consistent. I like that about him.
I mean, it's been working for him all day.
Nope, why change it up now?
With that P-bar flow, 40 seconds left. Drops down into the front lever, goes back up. That takes a lot of strength. He's still got 30 seconds.
That's it. He's using the whole clock. And he's racking up more points. It's the best thing to do. Even if you give the other guy a more of a breather, you still have more than the judges have seen.
And a nice little aerial there to finish his set. I would say he's probably slightly ahead right now.
Slightly. I think Kofi, like he's using it for to get his strength back, but the flip side to that is you're not using your whole time, so you're not putting as many moves out.
And
as Connor used the whole entire time. He might do big moves, but he spent more time out there.
And that it leaves a lasting impression in the judge's head. You know, it comes down to like basic human like instincts. And if the judge has seen him for 90 seconds, that's a bigger memory than 20 seconds.
I see 90 seconds of your flows compared to 25 seconds of your
It's gonna stick in your head.
Stick in your head.
And he holds that for time. That was a pretty nice one-arm back lever.
Really great time.
And he's asking for his time.
30 seconds. I say right now, you go into the top till it's done. You know?
Water? We're out right now. We went with...
I say,
Oh, this one right here.
so you're gonna drag up into it? Oh yeah.
Are you okay?
All right.
I'm breathing right now. I'm like, not used to the fog though.
I know having Asia on your leg probably took it out of you after the round. I know.
They stopped when I walked out. I was like, get down!
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That was an amazing battle. It was better than I expected it to be.
To be honest.
By the way, we're talking with Kristie Woolley, who just won the first female championship in UFCL history.
Is that the first UFCL World Cup?
Yeah, and this is news to her. It's another flip. That's one thing he's been showing all day is he got flips.
Yeah. I think it's, flips and endurance.
And obviously, Kofi doesn't have flips. That makes Connor stand out a little more.
He's staying with him. He's knocking him down every time. Every round he throws a flip.
It's points, inching up.
Yeah. Back flip here. Yeah, get some points. Back flip here, just get some points. And this is just the third place battle. The guys went hard for the third place battle. So imagine the first. Let's see who gets it. Kofi takes
Kofi takes home third place. And that's a big day for him.
Oh yes.
At a 16, take third. That's really pretty good.
This thing's amazing.
That flight home is going to be a little easier for him now, right?
He put himself in a good ranking for heavyweights too. Put himself in a good ranking for heavyweights.
And now we have Cory Serrata, Jacob Rivera, the final of the 16-man. The loser takes second place, which is great.
It's great still. It's like a unit.
Yeah. Right now? After this.
Right now, the guys about to start for first and second, Cory and Jacob.
So we've been watching all day for this battle.
Yeah.
Every battle we've seen before this comes down to this.
Yep.
These are the top two guys.
And to kind of said earlier, I had a great feeling that Cory will make it to the end. Just because his conditioning. His conditioning.
He does look fresh.
Yeah, he looks fresh. Like, he doesn't even like he's sweating. He doesn't look like I'm tired. his conditioning.
And you said he was in the gym for 6 hours.
6 hours.
Doing freestyle. And I know sometimes when you come to freestyle, sometimes after like 30, 40 minutes,
You're fried.
like your hands are burning up.
Yeah, you're fried. I watched him work 2 hours of freestyle, 2 hours of Festo training, and after they just mixed it up.
And here we go. This is the final. That's Jacob on the bar. Into the dislocate 360. And you can see he wants it.
Yeah. And like right now, it's no time for reserve. It's go with it.
No,
It's
no.
go with it. Get it done now. It's no time. It's no point of holding back. There you go.
And he hits that dismount, almost tripped up there at the end.
Speaking of that, you remember the water boy? Because he's not holding back.
Yes, yes.
So that's what it's like right now. It's like you got to go for everything you know, man. There's no point of going for a big move and fake out. Go for it. Like, so you lose, you're still in second place.
And there's nothing wrong with
There's
that.
nothing wrong with it. You lose, you're second place.
You already got 3 victories on the day.
There you go. Out of 16 guys, you placed number 2. So. And these are 2 of the cleanest guys at the end.
Yeah, they definitely got the top 2 guys. Definitely the guys who performed the best are here in the final. The judges, I would say the judges got it right.
You got to give it to the judges because they had a hard job, but I think they made the best decisions possible. And like I said, they did it right.
Yeah, I think they got everything right for the most part. And that's not always the case. As a matter of fact, more often than not, people do mess up decisions.
And even that, they gave guys another opportunity. If they felt like it was too close, all right, let's go another round.
Yeah.
Let's go another round.
Exactly. No mistakes.
No mistakes. That was clean. Full plant. Handstand. Back down to a shuttle plant. He was going for a dislocate, but he kept it slow going. He just changed his mind. It was a quick bailout.
Notice those back lever pull-ups were not perfect form. That's a technique that people use to make them easier.
Yeah.
So even though he did hit those back lever pull-ups, they were not perfect form.
I think he's throwing more static so far than Jacob.
The front lever was not perfect form either. And this is a really close one too.
This is gonna be this second round. Oh, they gotta come with it because they're so close and they're so close right now.
The battle hasn't been decided.
Yeah, they gotta go for it. So let's go for it for the 3rd time. He's getting into the movement, but he's not holding it.
And he's definitely not getting 3 seconds.
Yeah, he's going into it, but he's not holding it.
But definitely, I think a big part of what got these guys here is their cleanliness and their endurance. I don't see a lot of the guys that were in the tournament, I can't see them going as strong as these guys are going at the end after 4 battles.
Now,
You saw that recovery there.
yeah,
He missed his
it was a
move.
good recovery, but he missed the move. We know he missed the intentional move.
And in the final,
Yeah, in the
that
final.
could be enough. That one mistake.
That one mistake. Because we knew that was who you intended to go with, it looked better. He just had a good ball. How about that?
Yeah.
He had a good ball.
He freestyled it.
Freestyle. He had a good ball. I say if Cory can keep his last stroke clean, can't be good because they one mistake probably could have caused them. Probably, not saying it did.
But every time we say all he has to do is hit a clean flow, you could see they come back and they don't hit the clean flow.
Going back to this, he shouldn't do this. He shouldn't do that because what if Cory comes back with the same move and hold it?
Yeah, those were not his strongest moves of the day.
Yeah.
He's already missed the move earlier in this battle.
Yeah.
He goes for it again. He misses again. So in that, if I was judging, I would be thinking 100% he doesn't have that move.
Exactly.
At least not today.
Yeah, not today. Not now.
And Cory comes out there strong. He looks right at the judges. He looks right at the judges.
He looks super confident in every move he pulls.
And sometimes that confidence is what the judges see.
Yeah. Through in, throughout, Cory has had a consistent flow and a consistent performance.
Yeah, Cory, it looks like he might take this tournament. It looks like he might be closing the door.
Opportunity for Jacob.
And not for nothing,
He's going wide.
he won a lot of his battles.
He's going super wide. For his height and width, that's very tough. One. Oh! I don't know how to call it.
He didn't hit it as clean as he could do, but we haven't seen it all day. He's probably going to get some points for it.
I said no one else attempted it, so it's brand new.
Moves that you don't see are worth more, regardless of their difficulty level. Which is why new moves are worth more sometimes.
That was a great battle between two young men, man.
They both left everything out there. Go subscribe, UFCL Sports. Check out UFCL on Instagram. Support the movement. We're live in Miami at FIBO.
Listen, this is only the beginning. We still have the main event to go, man. So what you saw here, you loved it. You have more to come. Trust me.
Yeah, the big boy's about to come up.
And all the guys you see, all 16 guys you see here, all these guys are phenomenal athletes, man. We're not taking anything away from these guys. All 16 of them, phenomenal.
But in the next tournament, the level is going to be just a little bit higher. And our champion, Cory Serrata, you called it. Cory beat Sergio Vibes. He beat Young and Hungry the second round. Connor, he beat in the third round, who had an amazing day. And then he takes out Jacob Rivera. So like, I don't think, some people say like people win tournaments because of the seedings and like, oh, he might have had an easy battle in there. Cory was dominant.
Yeah.
He was dominant all day.
He stayed consistent with everything from the time he stepped out there to the time he ended.
Yeah, I think he was clearly the best athlete.
And it's like, it's no fluke he won. He won.
And now we're just gonna have the trophy presentation, then we're gonna take a 5-minute break, and we're gonna come back for the main event. The main event championship 8-man tournament.
That's it. 8 of some heavy hitters, man. 8 heavy hitters.
Multiple tournament winners. You have 2-time world champion Daniel Lazons.
And for those who don't know, Daniel's a big dude. You know, you stand next to him, he's a big guy. Like,
oh yeah, Daniel Lazons. You gotta be like 6'3" or something.
He's a big dude. Like,
Those are the top 3. And it looks like he didn't even break a sweat.
That's what I'm saying. All right, the guy he lost to in ours was Alex Williams. You know Alex now? Alex is, they been the same age. But I mean, they were going at it. It's like, I don't know who won. Like, I really don't. If you have time, look at Alex Williams. Young kid. Kind of played with Daniel. Kind of had the same style as Daniel. But those two was first place and second place winner. I really want to get both of them back next month and have a rematch. I really want to get them both back.
And you know what I always think too? You learn more from a loss than a win. So if Cory lost that battle, maybe that's why he won today.
Yeah, he did. If you watch Alex, they were really respected him. Like, I think we made him do an overtime battle. It was just that close. We got to go well. We got to rejudge this thing because the numbers are so even. So that, yeah. And even the second battle, the numbers were close again.
All right, we're going to take 5 minutes.
What's your tweet, huh?
What?
So I'll be doing, and we will
Okay. We're going to take 5 minutes, and we'll be back for the main event.